The probability is the measure of how likely an event will occur. Therefore, the number of favorable outcomes plus the number of unfavorable outcomes equals the total number of outcomes. The probability of an event is going to be between 0 and 1, which is not happening and happening. Here's an easy example. If you flip a coin, the total number of outcomes is 2, the first being heads and the second being tails. The total number of outcomes goes on the bottom of the fraction. If you land on heads, the number of favorable outcomes is 1 over the total of 2, which is 50%. The second is the unfavorable outcomes, which is tails, which is 1 over the total of 2, which is another 50%. When you add them together, it's going to equal 2 over 2, which is also 100%, or a total of 1. Here's another example. You are trying to pull a random card out of a standard 52 card deck. What is the probability that you will pull a black spade? There are 13 out of 52 cards, 13 being the total number of favorable outcomes, 52 being the total number of outcomes. All the other cards left are 39 out of 52, 39 being the total of unfavorable outcomes, 52 being the total number of outcomes. When you add 13 and 39, it equals 52 out of 52, or 100%. We can relate probability to science as well, talking about genetics. When you cross a pink flower, which has the dominant gene of red and the recessive gene of white, crossed with another pink flower, when you cross them together, to find out the probability of how likely you will get each type of flower, ends up looking like this. So to figure out if you have a red flower, which is RR, it would be 25%, or 1/4. If you had another pink flower, it would equal 50%, because you have 2, or 1/2. And if you had a white flower, it would be 25%, or 1/4. When you add them all together, it equals 100%, or 4 out of 4, which is 1. In conclusion, a probability can never be more than 1 because it is a percentage.